Hey, good morning. Yeah, I'm sitting on the kitchen counter. Why? Gosh, I guess I could attach something damp to my pants and clean it off, but no, actually, there's a screen on the lower part of the window. Here, I'll show you. And I can't see my bird feeder that's out front real well, but if I sit, see up here, there's no screen. So if I sit on the counter, though, I can see it pretty well. So, I figure I can always delete this live video if it doesn't turn out well. I thought I would just share a few things about getting older because that's been on my mind a lot lately. Okay, it's bothering me that this is tilted. Let's see. Is that better? I don't know. Maybe I'm tilted the other way now. Well, anyhow, so, most of my friends are in their late 60s, their 70s, their 80s, and I think, what am I doing having such old people as friends? And then I think, you're 71. 71. I don't know, somehow or another, when I was in my 60s, it didn't seem that old. But now, 70s, that seems old. Because my concept of the 70s, the age of, when somebody would be in their 70s, my concept from years and years and years ago, as a child and a young adult, and even a little bit older adult, 70s was like, whoa, and 80s was like old lady with a cane. And actually, I think in a way, adjusting to aging is a little bit sort of corresponds to when a child starts going through adolescence, and goes from a child to being a teenager. There's a lot of adjustments, except there's not the thought processes, the knowledge, the years of experience in that case. In this case, there's so much experience, so much thought that, I don't know, you can start to feel kind of down, you can start to be depressed, you can start to be worried, oh no, how much longer am I going to live? How am I going to die? Like you think about TV shows you've seen or books you've read, movies you've seen, and it shows somebody's life story and how they were born and how their life went and how they died. And it's like, what's my story going to be? I know this may seem morbid to some people, but you see people around you who are older, and of course, as things kind of get more worn out in your body from use and from, just the aging process, more things happen to you, Golly, I've gone to the doctor more in the last year probably than in the 5 years or maybe even 10 years before that. I mean, heck, I'm going to have cataract surgery in a couple of weeks. What happened? What is happening to me? Inside, I feel like I'm in my 30s. I really do. I mean, not even 40s, 30s. But, I look at the outside and I go, what happened? It's like I'm in some ways seeing my mother. There are limitations I have. Like I'm headed in, I need to leave in just a minute. I'm going to yoga class and to kickboxing. So like, how in yoga, you're supposed to put your arms up. They're supposed to touch your ears. Cannot do it. Now, I will say that when I was younger, I could do it, but here's the thing. There are some people my age and older who can still do that. But I remember my mother lifting her arms up, and that was as high as she could go. And I look in the mirror at yoga class, and I go, I'm looking at my mother. who I always thought of as old. I don't know, do we always think of our parents as being old? Anyhow, yeah, it's an adjustment. So I was listening, apparently there are a lot of YouTube and Facebook groups about people, about dealing with the aging process, and hopefully in a positive way. And one of the things I heard yesterday, I was listening to some of the YouTube videos, was where your thoughts, what your thoughts go into, your energy goes into. And the idea was that if you spend a lot of time mulling over, oh, I'm getting older, oh, this ache and pain, and oh no, what's going to happen, and all this sort of thought process, that, that's where your energy goes, and it sort of saps your energy and sends you kind of downhill. So anyway, I need to go ahead and get going to the Y for my classes, and I don't know, does anyone resonate with any of this? What are your thoughts? I don't know, should I share more about this or just shut up? Of course, you can always just keep scrolling, right? But I don't know, I'll see, maybe there might be some other things to share. And yeah, hey, so I'm growing my hair. That's why it looks like I've got some, like a bush growing on top of my head that needs pruning, because I feel like if I'm gonna grow my hair long again to like be able to braid it or put it in styles, probably should do it now. So hopefully, see, it's actually longer than it seems. Hopefully I'll be able to persevere here, because I would love to be able to brush my hair and braid it and put it in a bun and stuff like that. So do I have any goals as I get older? Well, that's one of them. I'll talk to you later, maybe.